Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's your boy Obscure with another video, and today we're talking about the match, the pinnacle of the sport, the pinnacle of football, the World Cup final, Spain versus Argentina. This is huge. This is historic. This is seismic. I'm looking forward to this on many levels. First things first, let me make my biases very clear. I am a Lamine Yamal stan. If I was younger, my account literally would be a Lamine Yamal stan account. That's how I feel towards him. I'm even in my Barca team today. I'm in the Barca team today. And I've got more Barca shirts. Why? Because of him and him alone. So, of course, I want Spain to win. But before we get into all that, let's really break this down. Let's really break this down and break it down into what I think is going to happen, what I want to happen, and so on and so forth. So, I'm expecting Spain to win this game quite comfortably. It's as simple as that. I don't see how Argentina have anything metronomically in midfield to really stick it on Spain and make it difficult for Spain. I just don't really see it. Rodri has had an absolutely fantastic tournament. He has reminded us all, I think this guy is the best midfielder of our generation. A Ballon d'Or winner. And I think a lot of people, myself included, were slandering him too much after his ACL injury. And to come back at that age, not crazy old, but to tear your ACL right in the middle of your prime, especially as a bigger, quite heavy player, it can be quite difficult. So to come back and show us all monster class after monster class, you have to hold your hands up and say, fair play. Argentina don't have anyone like that in that midfield. So I'm expecting Rodri to look at Paredes, McAllister, Enzo Fernandez and say, I son all of you guys in the Prem, and when I buck you in the Champions League, I'm going to son you guys today. And I think because of that reason, because they're not going to be able to get any kind of tangible control in the midfield, Messi is not going to be able to get on the ball. He's not going to be able to get on the ball at all. So that's just the midfield perspective. However, I think an underrated part of what Spain do is got nothing to do with the midfield and everything to do with their back line. They are phenomenal. Kabasi, Laporte have been amazing in this tournament. Absolutely amazing in this tournament, only conceding one goal. And I feel like there's this weird negative connotation towards Spain of, oh, they're a bit ropey on corners. I think at this point it's a stereotype. They've looked brilliant from corners. They haven't looked like conceding a set piece in the entire tournament. So they can actually stifle one of Argentina's real strong suits, which is crosses and corners. So for this reason, I just feel like it's a complete mismatch. Attack, midfield, they will control. Defensively, they are able to counter Argentina's best asset, which is their crosses and whips into the box. Let's also add to the fact that, let's be honest, Argentina have been very lucky. Extremely lucky. They've been very lucky. And I don't believe that the luck will continue into this final. It's just too much, in my opinion. It's just too much. This isn't, let me be clear. And the thing is, people have gone into full mass psychosis mode. So I have to make this clear. My dislike of Argentina or belief that they have been lucky is nothing to do with Argentina, is with nothing to do with they've rigged the games. I don't believe any of this stuff. The only thing that I will subscribe to is that I think the big teams are getting preferential treatment to ensure that the viewership is as high as possible for FIFA. That is it. I don't think there is a specific team and they're going to want to make them king. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. How do FIFA benefit from that? Actually take some time to actually think about what you're saying instead of just regurgitating what you see online. What benefit does FIFA actually gain from just waltzing Messi to win the World Cup? What does it accomplish? Do they make any more money from it? No, they don't. Remember, if you're gonna talk about corruption and manipulation and things like that, actually understand what the higher powers actually want. So that is aside. Now, moving on to what Spain can do. Lamine needs to activate. No 5 out of 10, no 6 out of 10, no 7 out of 10. I need an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I need a classic from you today, Lamine. I don't care about you're injured, you're this, you're that. No, I need it today. Can you give me one game? Can you tape up that hamstring and say, yeah? Can you take that injection? Can you take that jab? Take those pills, take those painkillers. I don't care. Tie up your boots, strap your leg, anything. You need to go crazy today because your country needs you. And it's not just your country. England needs you today. A lot of the world needs you today. So Lamine, you are my favorite player. You are easily, right now, even at your tender age of 19, you are one of my favorite players of all time. Please make it happen and become one step closer to completing football. My dream for you, Lamine, was I wanted you to complete football before the age of 18. Complete pipe dream. But if you win the World Cup, you were only a Champions League away. And that is insane. That is insane because I think he might be in the conversation for the Ballon d'Or if he gets it done. If he gets this World Cup done, he's in that conversation for the Ballon d'Or 110%. Regardless of how you think he performed in this World Cup, regardless of how you think he performed in the league. I thought he was excellent in the league in his club season. I thought he was phenomenal. It's just unfortunate that his season came to an end due to that injury. So we've spoken a lot about Spain. I want to now speak about Argentina and specifically Messi, specifically the GOAT, specifically that 5'7", short, socially awkward Don. If he wins this World Cup final today, he becomes the greatest sportsman of all time. We already know he's the GOAT of football, but he becomes the sportsman of all time. Don't talk to me Tom Brady. Don't talk to me Wayne Gretzky. Don't talk to me Michael Jordan. Don't talk to me Babe Ruth. Don't chat to me. Messi clears all of you, if he wins today. And the reason why I say that is because he is carrying a supporting cast that is in their footballing primes. He's carrying players like Lautaro Martinez, like Paredes, De Paul. These guys are all like 27, 28, 30, 31 in their physical footballing primes. And they're sat there relying on a damn near 40-year-old Messi to get it done. This, in one way, is why I don't rate this team. But on the other side, I look at it and I say, Messi, you're ridiculous. You're on a complete different other stratosphere. You are in a whole different world. And so if you get it done today, you become the greatest sportsman of all time. So we're going to move on now to my predictions. How do I think this game is going to end? Who do I think is going to score? What exactly is the scoreline going to be? I'm going for 2-1 Spain. I think Lamine Yamal gets on the score sheet. I think Oyarzabal gets on the score sheet. And I think Messi gets on the score sheet for Argentina. I think it's a tight, close game. Maybe not the most exciting. I'm expecting Spain to take the lead, Argentina to reply, and then Spain to get the winner. That is how I feel the game is going to go. Now, again, I'm giving you a very specific prediction. It might not go that way. It is what it is, but I like to give specific, tangible predictions of what I actually think so I can look back at them and review how I felt and see if it was right or not. But this is a massive game today. The new gen versus the old gen. Is it passing of the baton literally from one to another? From one GOAT to the next GOAT? Both of them played for Barcelona. You know, the idea of the picture of Messi, you know, washing Lamine Yamal in the tub. It's all come full circle to this moment. And it's going to be must-watch entertainment. So listen, let me know. What do you guys think? How do you think this game is going to end? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's been your boy Obscure. Peace.